Hey, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much. So today we are going to be talking about a few things, a few mistakes that authors make. Okay, and so I've been doing this for like 6 years. I'm Shannon Posh Anderson, and I am the owner of Pop Publishing, and I've helped hundreds of people to be able to write and publish their books. And so I just want to talk about some things that I see that happens more often than not when people are trying to write their books. Okay. And so the main thing, or one of the things that I see, is not having a strategy. Okay. And so a lot of people, especially my audience, they're like, I want to tell my story. I want to be able to, talk about certain things, but they don't have a real strategy behind it. In order to write a book and be successful with the book, there needs to be strategy, and there needs to be a certain level of consistency in your storytelling. Okay. And this is one of the things that a lot of authors do not have. They're just kind of all over the place, and they're just writing here and there. And then before you know it, they have all of these notes and, things all over the place, and there's no real connection. Okay. And so in order to write a book, you need a really strong concept. All right. And that's one of the things that I see a lot of authors struggling with and why they fail. A book needs to direct people in some type of way. Okay. Now think about all the books that you read or have read. And if you can think of a book that took you all around the world and had you going up a hill, down the stairs, through the elevator, and all over the place, would you continue to read that book? The answer is probably no, right? And so that's no different than you. No one is going to continue to read your book if it's all over the place. So there needs to be a level of a strong concept. And the reason why I'm talking about the strong concept is because that's the reason why people are all over the place. It's because they haven't done the strategy and they haven't done the things before writing the book to develop a strong concept so that they can actually write a book that makes sense and flows. Okay. So the first thing is not having a strategy. The second thing is not having support. All right. So this author space can be very lonely. And the reason for that is because how many authors do you know? Exactly, right? Most people don't even know an author. So once you start writing a book, you're going to be talking to people who have no idea of what this space is like. They can't give you any advice. They can't really even support you properly, because how can you support someone when you have absolutely no idea how to support them? Okay. And unfortunately, I see a lot of writers fall off from their dream because they're going to family members, they're going to friends, and they're going to people who are unfamiliar with this space, and they're saying things to them that may actually kill their dream. All right. And sometimes people don't mean to kill your dream. It's just that because they don't understand it, there's no way that they could turn back to you and say, hey, offer you the type of encouragement that you may need in order to push forward. Okay. So having a support system, having people around who actually are doing the same things that you're doing, or having someone who's already done it, is huge. Okay. Now that's the third thing that I want to talk to is no mentorship or coaches, right? So the fastest way to get to your next level is to hire somebody who's already there, right? So when you think about sports and athletes, they will never not have a coach, right? The most successful people in the world all have mentors. There's no way around that. And so many people get into this space and they don't have the mentorship. They don't have the community. They don't have the insight. And so even if they do get all the way to the end of the process and actually write the book and publish the book, they're still lost. Okay. Because once they put the book out, they're like, what's next? Okay. So you need that. That is something that you definitely want to invest in. You want to put yourself in an environment where you can actually win and succeed. And so many people go into this space and they'll actually figure out how to write the book and put it out, and then it's crickets. Nobody buys the book, right? The editing is horrible. The book cover is horrible. And they're getting bad reviews on Amazon. It's just a mess. And it's just a real hit to your self-esteem. Like, I feel like if you're going to do something this major, because writing a book is major, then you definitely want to take the right steps in order to be successful. All right. So those are the three major things that I see authors have: is not having a strategy, okay, not having the support, and then not having mentorship or coaching. So if you can invest into those things, if you can actually find the time to be able to, have a strategy before you put the book out, think about what your marketing is going to be. A lot of authors put their books out and have no marketing plan. They haven't even thought about the marketing until they've written the book, and that is really, really incorrect, okay? And that's something I teach my clients. Like, you want to start thinking about all of that as you're writing the book. I even teach my clients how to sell the book as they're writing the book, okay? So you can actually sell your book, and you can sell it on Amazon before you even write it. You can do that through a pre-sale, okay? And those are all strategies. Those are all things that you need to know how to do before you do it. And so I just hope that those are some things that maybe you can think through before you really start, carrying out this endeavor of writing your book. You want to have a strategy. You want to, if possible, get support, all right? Get around other authors, get around other writers, and you want to get a mentor or a coach. That is what actually happened to me when I first wrote my book. I first started out writing the book on my own, and then I was just Googling information here, Googling information there, and there was just so much bad information, y'all. Like, I was getting turned around saying this was the correct way, this was the wrong way. Then I found out that the wrong way was really the right way, and then the right way was really the wrong way, and it was just all over the place. And so I finally came across this woman who had a program. I think it was a 10-week program. And in those 10 weeks, I was able to actually write my book, and I learned a lot. But I also learned how to really, really come up with my own formula, okay? So those are some things that I want to express to you guys. So if you're really serious about writing a book, you want to definitely have a plan, okay? Which is your strategy. You also want to have support, and you also want to have mentorship, okay? So thank you so much for coming to my channel. Make sure that you like the channel, all right? Make sure that you like this video. Share this video out with anybody who needs it. And if you need help with writing and publishing your book, then make sure that you go to IamReadyToWrite.com and schedule a free call with me and my team, and we'll get on a call. IamReadyToWrite.com, or you can go to I Am Shannon Anderson and pick up my books and programs there, all right? So hopefully I will see you guys back here with another wonderful video. All right. Make sure that you guys have a great day.